Before we start the video, I know the Rako Hardeen isn't actually the guy himself, but Obi Wan in disguise. But I figured that we can learn some lessons from his 4-episode arc. Keep in mind that when I talk about the bounty hunter, I mean Obi Wan assuming his identity for the sake of a mission. So without further ado, let's get after it. The original Rako Hardeen is known as the marksman of Concord Dawn, but when Obi-Wan takes Rako's identity, the bounty hunter becomes a marksman with killer instincts. Here's how you can become like Rako Hardeen. Number 1. Gaining people's trust easily. When Hardeen was sent to prison, he had to find moralo Eval and gain his trust. And how he did it was giving quick research notes on Eval's past and bringing it up in a smooth, slick way.
When you killed that Jedi, was it for money or revenge?
I don't know. Guess I was bored.
And even before then, Hardeen showed that he was not one to be messed with when a prisoner tried to punk him.
That's him. That's the Jedi killer. He doesn't look so tough. You don't look so tough to me.
This food tastes terrible. Maybe you taste better.
You're crazy!
If you want to gain people's trust, show them that you have self-respect. How you gain self-respect is choosing to not let people blatantly disrespect you. If someone is trying to test your patience, let them know in some way that you're not going to let the disrespect slide. Now, this type of advice is situational. It'd be very dumb for you to respond violently as Rako did when that prisoner approached him when someone makes a joke at you that you are uncomfortable with. Solve situations like that by being calm and being straight up and even blunt with how you feel or walk away from the situation. Gaining people's trust means that they will respect you when they know that you're not one to be messed with easily, as well as a person that genuinely wants to get to know the person and that you know their interests to make them feel wanted. Number 2, playing both sides of the aisle. Here's what I mean. Rako was a fellow bounty hunter to the rest of his quote-unquote colleagues when it came time to complete the box's simulations. But to the Jedi Order, he was their most valuable spy that ultimately would determine whether or not the Chancellor would survive this assassination attempt. This goes hand in hand with gaining the trust of others easily. Rako was already good with the Jedi Order, but he had to gain the trust of the bounty hunters to be equally yoked with the two, which he eventually did. If you want to be good with two different groups of people that possibly oppose each other, look to see what they like and dislike and see if you have any common interest with them. Let me give you an example. Your friend group isn't friends with these two other guys because they believe those two other guys are weird. You're already cool with your friends, but the other two dudes aren't really because you're not friends with them. Go approach those two dudes and see what they are like for yourself, as well as their interests and what they each are as a person. Now you have become a friend of those two dudes. Your friend group might still not like those two dudes, but now you're the middleman between the two parties. Now you have people with common interests in multiple places that can assist you when need be. Playing the middle means that you can also sometimes avoid conflict and claim yourself to be neutral. Now this might not work all the time, but it can be a very helpful resource to help you in the future. Number 3. Being versatile. Now granted that the original Rako Hardeen is unable to use the Force, but the Obi Wan in disguised can. From being able to tremendously help Cad Bane and moralo Eval escape from prison, to helping the other bounty hunters survive through the multiple stages and trials of the box, Rako had proven himself to be very useful. He can fly ships very well, think on his feet, and accurately shoot sniper rifles. Well, when he has all the ammo that he needs anyway. When you want anything in life or just want people to respect you regardless of any situation, become a person that's able to do multiple things equally effectively by yourself. For example, I'm a YouTuber, and even though my subscriber count is currently low, I've mastered a couple skills. I learned how to edit better, and with each video, I learn new things and become better. I know how to make thumbnails, and I'm always improving on every thumbnail that I make for every single new video. And I know how to get my videos out there for people to watch, and I am still learning. Regardless, every YouTuber, despite the amount of views and subscribers they currently have, must become skillful in video editing, thumbnail creation, and promoting your channel. If you want to become become versatile like Rako, gain skills that you can equally master, preferably skills that are specific to the niche that you follow. That's the reason why Rako, aka Obi Wan, was saved by Cad Bane before dropping to his eventual death by Moralo's trap. Now I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna be like,
Benty, the reason why Cad Bane saved Rako was because Bane was disgusted at Moralo not wanting to fight Rako like a man should.
That's true, but deep down inside, Bane and even the rest of the bounty hunters knew that at that point, Hardeen is too valuable of an asset for their future mission to be killed, and Bane also knew that if Hardeen died, then it would affect Bane's pockets. Knowing that not having a valuable bounty hunter on a crucial mission would heighten the chances of failure and give everyone involved possible prison time and even execution. So all in all, I'm telling everybody to gain skills to become more useful to a group of people so that they have no other choice but to keep you around. And this especially goes for if you're a man and even a teenage boy. Being versatile takes much time, but your future self will thank your past self for doing so. The Hardeen arc was one of my favorite arcs in all of Clone Wars, but the sad thing is that the events that happened were all orchestrated by Palpatine in order to make Anakin lose more faith in the Jedi Order and become more malicious towards it.
How many other lies have I been told by the Council? And how do you know that you even have the whole truth?
None of us can rewrite the story of the Clone Wars, but we can definitely take the lessons of Rako Hardeen to become the strongest version of ourselves. Do me a favor.
Like, subscribe, do all that shit.
Let me know what else you can learn from Hardeen in the comments. If you want to get into contact with me, Discord and Insta are down below in the description. Fellas, I'm out. Peace.